What is the greatest comeback to an insult you've ever heard? It's been told that former French President Jacques Chirac once made the following comeback, which is legendary in France. Some dude yelled at him, "Canard." It means asshole, roughly. And he answered, "Pleased to meet you, I'm Jacques Chirac." From Casablanca, Ugarte, you despise me, don't you? Rick, if I ever gave you any thought I might. A friend of mine in first year university had never really dated any girls yet. This dumb meathead that we were kind of friends with told him, "When you do get a girlfriend, I'm totally going to fuck her." He responded, "If I had a girlfriend that would fuck you, her cheating on me wouldn't be the issue." I read that as meth head and I was wondering how he would have that much game. Private Hudson. Hey Vasquez, have you ever been mistaken for a man? Private Vasquez. No. Have you? Gordon Ramsay asks his daughter on camera. So what's it like being the daughter of the most famous chef in the world? His daughter replies, "I wouldn't know, Jamie Oliver's not my dad." Boom. Roasted. I saw that episode. I think they were making chocolate balls for Christmas. Edit. My most upvoted comment is about chocolate balls. I regret nothing. Mi respita mulk. A unica razau que now suti eu pae pork tua me now tina troco pra20. Which roughly means, show some respect boy. The only reason I'm not your dad is because your mom didn't have change for a 20. Today in one of my classes we were working on a project about careers, and one of the kids shouted, "I want to be a male stripper." The teacher responded, "I think you might be missing some of the qualifications for the job." Edit. The student was male. Similarly, I was making jokes about this one guy in my class, just going back and forth annoying each other. Then I was like, "You don't even know what you're doing, you're gonna have to sell yourself on the streets," and my teacher overheard and deadass went. But who would pay? A neighborhood kid was picking on my daughter, and she replied with, "I'm sorry you are so sad." Kid just walked away. That's the type of thing that the bully will think about in the shower as an adult. 30-year-old bully crying in the shower in a fetal position. I just wanted her to notice me, not my vulnerabilities. Random kid. I bet you can't see your penis in the shower. My friend. Nope, only your mom's head. I once gave a classmate a penny and told him, "It always feel nice giving money to the poor." He responds with, "Thanks man, with this I can fuck your whore ass mom and still get change." Does your ass ever get jealous of the shit that comes out of your mouth? I was in a Yahoo chatroom, yes. I am old, and was like 15 years old. Some guy the first had been talking to for a while, and whom I had told I was 15, sent me a dick pic out of nowhere. He asked me what I thought about it. I told him my mom always told me good things come in small packages. He was not impressed. Go fuck yourself. Fuck me yourself, you coward. Oh man, taking that one lol. Suddenly romantic. When I was in middle school many years ago, a bully was teasing an awkward kid about not being able to get girls and being gay, and never being able to get laid. Another bully spoke up to the first bully and said, "Bitch, you ain't had pussy since pussy had you," and the entire class and the teacher started laughing. The original bully shut up. Update, teacher didn't start belly laughing with everyone in the middle of the class. This occurred between classes, as students were coming in. Teacher definitely heard, definitely smiled, and stifled his laugh. "IIRC," he said, "knock it off boys, time for class to begin." Nobody clapped. No principal came in and clapped. This happened 30 years ago. Bully 1 is a police officer now. Bully 2 is a semi-truck driver. Awkward kid is a mechanical engineer. The beauty of the food chain. There's always a bigger fish. Here's my favorite self-burn. In high school math class. A nice, nerdy guy named Richard. A jerk whose name I forget, let's call him Jerk. Jerk keeps calling Richard Dick. Like, "Hey, Dick, did you get the answer to number 4? Richard keeps calmly saying, "It's Richard." Finally the teacher says, "Richard, what do you prefer to be called?" Richard says, "I prefer Richard." Jerk says, "Well, I prefer Dick." After a few seconds of uproarious laughter from the rest of the class, Jerk realized what he said and sunk as far down in his seat as possible and never bugged Richard again. We were teenagers in the 80s, so this was the height of hilarity. You dress like a grandpa. That's why your mom calls me daddy.